Hi guys, welcome back to my United YouTube channel, and this is my video regarding Declan Rice and a move to Man United. This isn't a video I particularly want to make, and I'm sure you don't really want me to be talking about this because it's a subject that none of us really want to come to terms with. But this week, apparently according to reports, Declan Rice has been linked with a move at some point by Man United. They're apparently have been interested for many years, or whoever wants to lie about that subject and make it up. Apparently it is true. He has apparently said in an interview while on international duty he'd love to get to the level that he could play for a team like Man United or Man United. And a lot of fans have gone, well, you're playing for West Ham, don't you want to play for West Ham? You know, West Ham should be your first thought. Here's a reality check. Every player in that West Ham team will be thinking to themselves, I want to play for a team of Man United's calibre. Maybe not Man United right now, who are in the Europa League and they're not as powerful as they used to be. Maybe if you're going to look at a team like Man City, Liverpool, where Man United were around about 10 years ago. But unless we start achieving things as a club, unless we start getting high finishes consistently, cup runs here and there, getting Europe, players aren't going to want to stick around. No matter how much they love the club, they're going to want to go, especially if they've got the talent that Declan Rice has. Now, everyone's going to immediately go, well, look at Mark Noble, he's a midfielder, he plays in the same position and he's been at West Ham his whole career. Let's get real. Mark Noble hasn't been at Declan Rice's level all of his career. He may have had a few good seasons here and there, especially when it was the last season in the bowling. Apart from that, I think we all know that Mark Noble is at West Ham level, where West Ham have been for so many years. Now, he's come into the side this year when maybe many people think he wouldn't have got in it with the likes of Jack Wilshere, Declan Rice, etc. But he's managed to once again prove himself. But it's with us. With another club, he might have struggled, etc, etc. We have to achieve something, especially this season. Going top 8, top 6, whatever you like. But we also have to maybe have a cup run just to prove that we are not just finishing high in the league, but also achieving elsewhere. Players like Declan Rice, don't matter how long you sign your contract for, doesn't matter how long you say, oh, I love this club, this, that and the other. If you get an offer to achieve something even greater in your career, you're going to take it. These players aren't all West Ham through and through, heart and heart. They love the club while they're here. We've done a lot for Declan Rice. We're taking him on when Chelsea wouldn't. If Chelsea come knocking in the next couple of years and they start to prove themselves, I wouldn't doubt he'd want to go to them. And do you know what? I don't blame him, because he's a Chelsea fan. He loves Chelsea. He's a bit disheartened they didn't take him on from their academy, but we picked up from there and we're reaping the rewards right now. But I give Declan Rice a year, 2 years, if we're still finishing mid-table, if we're still not really getting anywhere in the cups, if we're not achieving European status. So if he goes, it's kind of down to us, and I do honestly think that. So yeah, this isn't the video I really want to make, but I think there has to be some sort of reality check where people go, oh no, Declan Rice, don't go, you love West Ham, don't be preaching on this. He can preach it as much as he likes, and he probably does mean it, and like most players do mean it. But if they get an offer from a team who are achieving a lot more than West Ham, then they're going to go. It's a business at the end of the day. Yes, we love West Ham. Fans will love West Ham. We love these players that play for us and play well for us. But at the end of the day, it's a short career and they're going to try to make the most of it while they can. So let's achieve something this year, West Ham. Let's keep our best players. So come on your minds.
Right, so Rice going to Man U. Well, let's hope he don't. We know they really want him. No matter what Gary Neville was saying last night. He says he don't know how he fit into the squad. Maybe so. They've got Matic. I think with Rice, he may go, if he went now, I think he might be, you know, a small fish in a big pond. I think while he's still doing his apprenticeship in a lot of ways, and I think the club, obviously fans love him, the club loves him. I think he really works well with other players. I know he gets on really well with Snoddy, Noble, and that sort of player can really help him to, you know, bring him forward. And also he wants to learn, he wants to push himself forward. He's found his right position, and I think he's got so much potential, and we should keep hold of that because we love players like that. we'll always, you know, support him. Even when he's made some cock-ups, they're like, you know, it's all right, kid, it happens. And we've really got behind him, and to see him go now, or in January, would be criminal. I just think we need to keep him and really do what we can to keep hold of him, because those players, you know, they don't come around a lot. You know, you got your Nobles, you had your Collins, people who really want to be there. So let's hope we keep hold of him.
Declan Rice to Manchester United is the rumour that has been kicking about for a while, but I mean, do you blame any big sides for looking at Declan Rice? The boy's consistent, he's young, and he's just such a good footballer. He's extremely clever, talented, he's all over the park, he gives 100% every single game. His pass percentage success rate in every single game is very high. He is always effective on the ball as well as off the ball. He tends to break down a lot of the opposition play. He puts fear in a lot of the opposition, and that's a fantastic prospect. And yeah, he is still a prospect, but he's literally one of the first names on the team sheet. Now the link is what you're talking about. Not just Manchester United, other teams around the world will be interested in the sort of player that Declan Rice is. And do I see West Ham keeping him? I mean, I've got to be brutally honest here. West Ham have to move to that next level in order to keep players like Declan Rice. That next level has to progress this year, and we have to be in the top 8 maybe to be able to. I don't think Declan Rice will go in the summer. I really don't. I don't even think 70, 80 million. Maybe I could be blinded by my love for West Ham, but I don't think 60, 70 million is enough, to be honest, just now in the modern market. Especially that he's still playing his trade and still learning a lot. But if West Ham don't progress next year and start challenging for something, it's a no-brainer. We're going to start losing players. It's absolute no-brainer. The boy's young enough and he could have a great career and win medals left, right and centre at other clubs. The grass isn't always greener, I'm aware of that, but we have to be realistic as West Ham fans as well. So the rumour, I mean, we could probably sit here and say Chelsea are interested in him, Manchester City are interested in him. Who wouldn't be interested in him? He hasn't finished the article. He isn't the finished article. Of course he's not. But I mean, if he's not the finished article and he plays the way he plays just now, what is this boy capable of? And his career. And I do think he's got a sense of loyalty. Maybe that's me, you know, looking into it too much, thinking that with my West Ham rose-tinted glasses on. But I do think he's got a sense of loyalty to West Ham. You know, we snapped him up when he was released from Chelsea, and hopefully have given him the career that he's looking to do. So yeah, I'll take this one with a pinch of salt. But listen, guys, you need to be realistic. If clubs are out there, not saying Manchester United, but other clubs are out there who are winning trophies, offer more money. Just be realistic. It's a strong possibility players will go. We're doing well to hold on to our players and long may it continue, but let's hope Declan Rice stays just now.
Declan Rice to Man United, a load of bollocks. He's not going anywhere for the foreseeable future, I think, unless a proper credible bid comes in from a big team. But at the moment he's really settled. I think he's loving his time at West Ham, so there's no reason for him to move. And you know, the speculation is just all a load of rubbish really, and I don't like reading into it too much, and that's why I haven't. I mean, yeah, I'm taking it with a pinch of salt actually. Let me say that. He's one of our own, he's not moving, and yeah, may stay for a very long time. Go on, Deckers, you ledge.